Okay, we're going to look at the foundation beams for the twin cabin and the one bedroom. We're going to start off with the glulams. So the glulams, the best way to start with this is to set all the materials out first on the base on top of the ground screws. Once you have them all set up, do one half at a time. So set the first half of glulams all the way up, set them onto the piles. Once you've set them onto the piles, make sure then that they're equal and the other half will fit on it before securing anything. Once you know and you're happy that the whole ring beam of the foundations are in the right place, screw them at one end. So turbo screws underneath the pile caps up into the bottom of the glulams, and then it's really important that you then diagonally measure that half to make sure that it's square. So if you've got one end fixed, it's very easy to move it so that it is square. Once it's square, put the turbo screws up underneath the glulams then to make sure that everything is down and solid. So we've jumped a few stages there. We're going to go back now to actually fixing the foundation beams, the glulams. So the glulams will all come cut in exactly the right size, and they'll all be fixed with half lap joints. So if we look at a joint here, so we can see there's a half lap joint here which joins the two together. We can also see that we've located that on a ground screw. So there's a pile head underneath where the joint is, and this is done on purpose. You've got a pre-plan already made up that's designed by a structural engineer on the layout of the piles. So when you put the two together, they're fixed together with an expanding glue, a wood glue. So glue it and screw it, and then sit on top of the glulam. It's the same on the corners. So the corners of the glulams, we've changed this design slightly. So we were putting them with a mitre, but it's a far better fix with a half lap joint again, but the other way round. So again, wherever we've got a half lap joint, you must glue it and then screw it. Okay, so once your ring beam all the way round is done and you've got it square, you need to make sure that it is dead straight. So we always put a string line from one end to the other, just to take any little tweaks out in the middle. Anything else on the glulams? I think that just about covers everything on the glulams, apart from when you put the internal glulams in, which are going to be everywhere there's a load bearing wall. So for here example, when you get to the center of them here, although there is a pile cap under there, the pile cap is not sufficiently big enough to take the weight load on here. So you will have to put isolated hangers onto the foundation beams where they don't meet on the middle ones. So that's the foundation beam glulams, and we'll talk about the joist next.